Hi everybody, welcome back. It's CoeliacTeenager and today's video is me talking about my favourite recipe books. Now, I was in the kitchen literally a few minutes ago and I was like, I really like this recipe book. I really like this recipe book. And then I was like, why don't I just do a video on it? And I was in the right mood to do a video. And I was like, I might as well just film it. So a few minutes later, I've piled together my 1, 2, 3 books and like one kind of, let's say, recipe that I like, which I'll probably talk about first actually. So recipe books are really great because they contain really good recipes that you can use to make food at home. And I love recipe books because they are just a brilliant way to get ideas and inspiration for your own cooking. And there are a lot of good ones out that you can go and get. So I'm going to be talking about this one first, and I really can't say the company, and this is actually the company of my waffle machine that we've got. And I talked about the company saying that I love their waffle machine, and it's Cuisinart. Yeah, I think it's that. I'm really sure. My brother thought it was, so let's just go with him. And the recipe I really like in it is literally the basic. It's as kind of like a guide when I was doing waffles at first. And it's just such an easy recipe. And you get this, I think, when you get the waffle machine. And it's just such a great recipe and it works every single time. So I really recommend, if you haven't checked out their recipe, I'm not sure if it's online, I'll have a look for you guys, but if not, then you'll probably find a recipe very similar, or you can buy the waffle machine and you'll probably get this with it. It's a bit dirty actually because, yeah, but anyway, and it also has other recipes for waffles, obviously because it's for waffles. And yeah, I'm going to read through a few of them. I haven't actually tried any of these. Light and crispy buttermilk waffles, chocolate brownie waffles, cinnamon waffles, I did that, banana and almond waffles, oatmeal raisin waffles, whole wheat berry waffles. That sounds really good. That sounds like me. I love berries. And that's all you get. But I think that is just such a little cute book, paper book for making waffles and different recipes of making waffles. So I think that's just such a great idea and it's really great actually, and I really recommend you trying to get your hands on one of these. I don't know if you can or not, but I'll try and see for you guys. So the next thing I'm going to be talking to you about is more for kids. Now, I had this when I was probably like 9 or 10 when I started out, and this is the gluten-free cookbook for kids. And this is actually, I think Coeliac UK had a part because obviously that's their logo down there. So they obviously had some of this put into the book. Or maybe it's from them, I'm not sure. But it's a really great book. And I used to love this when I was thinking of ideas when I was a little kid and wanted to make some recipes. Unfortunately, I wish one thing that I love about recipe books is the pictures, because it really makes you want to like aspire to that and like do so well and like make them as good as that. But unfortunately in this book, it doesn't show it, but you know, you can get over that. But it's more for kids as there's like little drawings like that instead. So I think what's good about this is if you have any children or if you are of a younger age, this is a really great book to start when you're cooking, and also because it's gluten-free, this is really great. I'm going to try and link the things in the description box, so have a look down there, as I really want to link them so you guys can pick up all these recipe books. But I advise you to try and get this if you are. It has over 100 recipes from crispy chicken nuggets and quick pizza to birthday cupcakes and peanut butter cookies. And yeah, so it's just a really nice book. Who wrote this book is called Adriana, I think that's how you say it. And I think it's just such a lovely book. I think this is a great book for younger kids, and there's so many recipes in this for breakfast, lunch, dinner. You have snacks, puddings, party menu planner, never saw that. And also, that's really great. At the end, it also says that it has useful website and specialist suppliers. So let me have a look at that at the back. I haven't looked at this page before. Ah, that's really great. So it has lots of really great companies and places that are really helpful. Definitely give this book like a good 8 out, 9 out of 10. I think this is a really great book for the younger people because I think it's just a really nice book, and I think it's just a lovely idea, and I'm really happy that I have this because I really recommend it to people. They're really easy recipes, which I think is really good because obviously they're kids, and kids obviously don't want to make something too hard because yeah, I just really like this book. Obviously I don't use it now, but when I did, I really enjoyed using it. If you would like me to do a recipe out of any of these books, I think I might soon. I think I'm going to, out of all these books, do a few recipes in the future, like just keeping on going and doing a few from each book. I think that would be a really great idea. I think that would be really great. Yeah. So I might do that and do some like ideas for, maybe I might even do the party thing at the back. I might do the party planner and make one for suitable young children and then one do for younger. And I might do all of that in a few videos, and I think that'd be really good. So if you like that, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up to let me know. Yeah, I really like this book, and if you are looking for something like this that I just described, then please go and check it out. Link is going to be in the description. None of these are sponsored, by the way. I just really want to recommend these books to you guys. The next one is more recent, but I wouldn't say too recent, maybe like half a year to a year ago. Now, the main reason why I love this book, it's the Honey Buns Gluten-Free Baking by Emma Goss Custard, which I think is such a cool name for a recipe book. The reason I love this book so much is because of the pictures. Now, these make you just want to make them all the time. Like, doesn't that make you really hungry? And like, what else can I show you? There's some really yummy stuff in here. Look at that. Who would love to make them and make them look as good as that? I think this book is just lovely because if you know, Honey Buns make actual gluten-free food and products, and they're like more like snacky, like cakey kind of thing, and they taste so good. So when we saw this kind of book from actual Honey Buns, we were like, well, we might as well get it because their products are really good, and they're obviously going to show us a few recipes that are very similar or are the same. And I definitely think this book is worth buying. Oh, I didn't see how much the last book was. The last book is £12, but I'm pretty sure this will be a lot cheaper now, but I'm still going to link it down below. So yeah, make sure you check it out. This book is priced £15, but it's hardback. That one's not hardback. And it is a lovely book. And I'm just going to tell you the kind of things that are in here. So it's baking, which means obviously it's not like pizza and all that kind of stuff. It's more sweet stuff. So you have like cakes, muffins, biscuits, puddings, flapjacks, all of that kind of stuff. And flapjacks, yes. Flapjacks are amazing because they make flapjacks anyway. So that's a great recipe to go and have a check out, have a look at. I haven't actually used that recipe before, but if you would like me again to do the same thing that I was going to do with that, make sure you give the video a thumbs up so I know that I'm going to do some baking videos because I'd love to do this. This makes me really want to just go and bake. The one I really liked using was this one. I didn't do the whiskey bit, but I did coffee and hazelnut cake, and this was brilliant. I couldn't perfect the top bit as much, but I tried my best and it was very tasty. So I think this is just an overall really great book, and it's really easy to understand. It's not like confusing, like, you know, some books are just like too in-depth, and it's like, no, make it simple, make it short. And it's not short, but it's not long. It's like the exact size you'd want it to be. As you can see, that is like the method and then the ingredients, and it tells you how much it makes, how long you can store it for. It's just a really helpful thing. And even the lady that wrote it gave some quotes on what people thought of it. And I just think overall this is a lovely book, and it also looks really nice as well. I really recommend you trying this out if you're looking for a new one. Last favourite is Seriously Good Gluten-Free Baking, Phil Vickery. This is my all-time favourite book. Well, recipe book. Phil Vickery is a brilliant baker, like brilliant. I just love his food so badly. And when his books first came out, we went and bought them straight away because they're just so good. He is brilliant. We've got his other book as well, but I prefer this one because I prefer baking anyway. And I just think it's just a lovely book. It's just set out extremely well, and like, even look at that just looks so cool. And every page again has pictures showing you what they're going to look like, which for me always makes me want to actually read the book and wants me to actually make what's in it. And it has a range of different things. The thing I like about this one more than the honey buns is that it has completely different things that you wouldn't expect, and things that you're like, oh, I've not seen anything like that before. Oh, this is different. So like in here you can get like chocolate dip cupcakes, like never seen them before in shops, and we've tried them before and they're really good. I use this recipe to make, where is it? I use this recipe to make my coffee cupcakes. These are the best recipe ever. This is the cupcake with mocha fondant icing. Really good recipe, really recommend it. And we've made a lot of things in here. We've made, what else have we made? We've made this polenta cake with raspberry drizzle frosting. We've made that. We've made chocolate brownie torte. We've made all this lovely stuff in here. And I just think overall this is a brilliant book, and it's just got a range of completely different things, and they're not like the things you'd necessarily see everywhere. Like in baking books, you know you're going to see loads and loads of cakes. This one has loads of cakes and stuff, but it has different things as well that you wouldn't necessarily think would it would surprise you that it'd be in there, because it's just so different, which I think is really good. And also it has an introduction to celiac disease, a very helpful page, because if it's just a recipe book, I get it that it's not going to be a great introduction, because obviously what's there to talk about instead of except from enjoy the book, you know. But like in here it says, what is celiac disease? What are the symptoms? How do I get diagnosed? What is the treatment? What can I eat? Food labels, gluten-free alternatives. What about contamination? Just literally, he explains everything in here about gluten-free and about celiac. And I think that's just such a great idea in a book, to tell people about it that maybe know a bit but like want to know more. And in a recipe book, that's really like key for people that have just started out and they really want to like grasp and know about that kind of thing. So I think that was a really great idea. And then obviously he's got essentials for baking, gluten-free, notes on the recipes, and just, I think overall this is a great book. I'm blabbing on so much, but I recommend this book to anybody. I would recommend obviously the kids book, sorry about that. I'd recommend the kids book to obviously the more younger people, but for people more my age and older, I definitely recommend this book to you guys. And obviously I'm going to leave it down below, and yeah, please go and check these books out. I really hope that you go and check all of these books and recipe books out. And if you do, or if you've had them before, or you've got any other recommendations that you'd like to share, please leave them in the comments, or do it on Twitter or Instagram, and just let everyone know about any recipe books that are really great. And I really hope you guys check these books out, and if you like the look of any of them, please be sure to tell me that you've bought them and tweet me on Instagram. I hope this was a good video and really helpful for you guys. And remember that I will be linking everything down below, so make sure you go and check it out. And remember to give this video a thumbs up if you'd like some recipes from all of these books to make you maybe want it to get them even more. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.